Before us is a 336 Northern, American Flyer's largest steam engine, and the owner sent it to me because of a concern that when he pulled it off the track, this is what happened. It's a good concern to have, and pretty quickly I saw that both the L brackets are broken and gone, just completely gone from inside the shell. So that's at least one issue. Now, I did find that this engine is surprisingly clean. It's been repainted. It's been polished and cleaned up very well. Pickup wheels on the tender, I mean, look at that. They're beautiful. So somebody put some time and effort into this engine. So it's a little surprising. I don't know, maybe that happened in shipping. I don't know. But one other thing that well, a couple of things that I thought are interesting. Here is the here's the pin for the fifth wire. I'm not sure if the idea was to, push it in and see if you could actually reach the smoke unit or not. But I had to chuckle when I saw how long it is. But by the same token, having a pin there versus a soldered wire is brilliant because, as we all know, the soldered wires are problematic. But when I give the engine power, reverse unit works. Well, it did work. There we go. So the reverse unit works. It runs pretty well. The headlight's on, but there's no smoke. And I did add smoke fluid to it. So, and I know I added enough that if it was dry, it's got enough to smoke, and it's still not. So that's something else I need to look into. As you can see, we got a little bit of a wiggle here. May or may not be something that I can help with. I don't know that's really a big deal, but it always is exasperated when you have it on a rolling road like this and you've only got four wheels making contact. So that is the latest and greatest on another engine project. All right, here's something else that's, wow, this is not something I've seen before. Sorry for the bad camera work. So, it's not uncommon to have sparking at the brushes, but look how we've got sparking out around the edge of the commutator. Worth pointing out that you have in this Northern what's called a large motor. So, notice the difference in length here. And then also the field. Let's see if I've got one. Yeah, here's your typical field. See how much beefier that is. So well done. Large motors are obviously more powerful. They should run cooler and pull more. So that's cool. Nice that you've got one. But anyhow, I'm going to see what's going on with this guy. Like I said, I know for sure it needs a thrust washer back here. And I'm going to go ahead and add that, and put things back together, and see if that takes care of that weird sparking that I saw. Like I said, never seen that before. Oh. Check that out. There's not even any solder on that wire. That's why it was sparking. Holy cow. I have never seen that before. So I don't know if someone rewound this or what the story is with it, but sorry, I'm not doing a good job paying attention to the camera here, but Look at, come on, focus for me here. See that right there? There's no solder. So no wonder the motor's arcing like crazy and getting all kinds of fireworks. So finding a couple things. Okay, so we got an issue with the wobbling. We've got the missing. Oh, and I should show you that too. The missing brackets here. Okay, both of those are broken off, which in some ways is kind of nice. Because I've got some, and as long as they work, I can ping these down, and you'll be golden. If they don't work, I can manufacture some, and then anyhow, cross that bridge when we get to it, or blow that bridge up when I get to it. Anyhow, so we've got that going on. We've got the wobble going on. We've got the sparking going on. We've got that figured out. I also noticed these clips are very loose. So there's several things that are going on. And when you get clips that are loose, we've got this extra arcing going on. All of that generates extra heat. It makes your motor not run nearly as fast as it could. It draws a lot more current. Obviously, it's going to shorten the life of everything involved. These springs look pretty weak. They are stretched out. Oftentimes with Northerns, you'll have heavier springs, or they'll be doubled up. So probably gonna want to replace those for you. These have, somewhere, I would guess there's maybe 20% wear on them. So you got a lot of life left, and I'm sure these have gotten extra wear because the fact that we've got the arcing going on back here. So anyhow, got a couple tasks here I wanted to kind of bring you up to speed on. Oh, and I should also mention one other trick, if you will, that I did just to see if it would make any difference is I disconnected the piston for the chuff unit. Sometimes I've seen that will add to a wobble. And so I disconnected that, ran the motor, and the wheels still wobbled. So it really didn't make any difference, but thought I'd show you that was something else I did. All right, welcome back. So what have I done? Well, I repaired the loose wire on the side of the commutator surface. I was going to do something about the springs, but I added a thrust washer at the back. There's one at the front. The amount of travel is significantly reduced. And when I put the springs in, with the whole armature doing less movement, they are really working well. And here is the result. So that's reverse. And RPM wise, there's maybe a 10 to 15% speed increase in reverse. But check out forward. So before I did the repair, this is about where the RPMs were in forward. This is where they are now. So this engine now is moving about as good as an American Flyer open frame motor can run. I mean, that that is screaming fast. And I'm gonna work a little bit on the wheels. Let me see what I can do there. See if I can help them a little bit or not. I don't think I'll make them worse, but maybe I can make them better, and then I'll bring them back. All right, I'm back with your engine that is now torn completely down, and I wanted to do this to check out what was going on with the wheel spacing and also the wiggle that was in the wheels. And I've worked on all four wheels. Each one of them had a little bit of a different kind of a wiggle to it. And I've gotten a large majority of it taken out. I don't know how well you can see this because I keep knocking it over. But there's a tiny bit, but that's all. I basically used my fingers and hand strength to take as much of the wiggle out, and got a lot of it out.